So Jordan, pretty radical aero, I would say, we're seeing here at Supernats. Kind of talk us through the body kit on this Birel kart.
And no, so clearly some updates on the visual perspective of the car. We've got the KG model number, I'm not too sure what it is, but this is the new KG bodywork, which is kind of universal for everybody, so I'm sure you'll see other branding running this one. But we've also done a huge update on our side fairing, which has been really designed and studied on in helping the rear tyres, in getting more airflow to the rear tyres, as our previous bodywork was in some ways penalising us a little bit. So that's a factor we've been working on quite a lot this year, and this is the final product. Everyone seems to like it so far. You know, the main changes on the kart this year, ready for next year, are not going to be crazy different, because obviously we've had a great year. We've been super competitive in America, in Europe, all around the world really. So yeah, clearly the bodywork, we've got a new brake bias system, which is super user friendly. It even allows us to go a little bit more towards the front bias, which is something we kind of needed over the years. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, we didn't want to go crazy and change too many things. So yeah, this is it.
When you talk about directing airflow to the rear tire, explain to a layman what is that advantage? Is that a cooling a cooling thing for the rear tire, or is that more aerodynamic, keeping air off of it?
Yeah, so you know, over the years, I mean, I haven't been racing a lot myself recently, but the tires have been getting more and more kind of plasticky over the years. So temperature is a huge thing with tires now. Because it's really easy to burn them up, and you're going to lose performance, and you know, especially over a long weekend, that will really penalise you and affect your end result. So this is just basically done to get more airflow to the rear tyre, just in helping the surface temperature in staying a few degrees cooler.
So when we're looking at the front end of the kart, and it is a universal piece here on the front, not in-house, it's pretty complicated, and you hear a lot of times the two words we hate in racing, right? Dirty air.
Yeah.
How much does dirty air really affect a go-kart at these kind of speeds?
You know, there's the famous saying that Nui always said, unless you're going more than 120k, you're not going to feel airflow. But you know, if you tell that to a cyclist rider or something, they're definitely going to disagree with you. So this is been done, yeah, to help the kind of dirty air that you get when very close to someone. Again, we've done a lot of testing with it before committing ourselves to this model. It's also 200 grams heavier on the front, which actually helps us personally a little bit with the balance of the kart. Yeah, and visually it's quite a nice update, a little bit aggressive, I think, so I like it.
Much like other racing series now, everybody's working within homologation windows. What is the process like for you guys? How far ahead are you looking to kind of get ahead on those homologations? Because I know there's a big chassis homologation coming up.
Yeah, we're always, you know, we're continuously developing, and there are other aspects on the kart that we could have maybe put into next year's homologation, but we've decided to wait another year purely because, you know, there's not too many things wrong with it right now. But no, it's a continuous fight and just, yeah, consistency in trying to move forward and develop. Obviously we have the KZ1 category back home, which is open homologation, so you know, that way we're permitted to race out of homologation and, you know, race with maybe the different fairing or the bias and different things like this. So that allows us to not only test things but also race it.
So it's a huge advantage for you guys, at least, to be racing in Europe and bring that technology already developed over here when some of your competitors are maybe having to debut stuff on the racetrack.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It is an advantage. We try and take as much of that advantage as we can. So hopefully this week it will tell its story and what we've been trying to work on.